Gabriel, what number?
The top right.
Top right. Okay, constructions. We did practice drawing constructions. I don't expect you to remember every single step, but knowing the vocabulary will help you with these, and you can figure out almost all questions that have to do with constructions. So which of the following best describes this construction? We see an angle, and it's being bisected by this line right here. Bisect means cut exactly in half. So I'm going to look through the answer choice and see which one says that. It says ray OC by trisects angle BOA. We haven't learned really about trisecting. Ray OC is parallel to. That definitely doesn't show parallel lines at all. Ray OC is parallel to. No, not parallel to. Ray OC bisects angle BOA. I know you can't really see those letters there, but it's just about the vocabulary. Ray OC bisects angle BOA. Okay, raise your hand. What else? Brooklyn. This one. What geometric construction is shown in the diagram below? Here they show a line segment AB, and they drew a perpendicular bisector through that line segment. So as I go through here, that's what I'm looking for. Angle bisector, no, that's this. An angle congruent to a given angle, nope. A line parallel, no. A perpendicular bisector of a segment. It's that one. Okay, raise your hand. What else? Lily.
Number 12.
12. Calculate the volume of a right circular cylinder in terms of pi. That's important. So the equations that are on the board are what you'd be given and nothing more. To find the volume of a cylinder, it is volume equals area of the base times the height. Area of the base is the area of the circle on the bottom. So area of a circle is something that you do need to have completely memorized. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So you plug that in for area of the base, and then we'll multiply by height. From here, you can plug in your numbers. Volume equals pi. The radius of the base is 4, and the height of the cylinder is 10. This specifically says to solve in terms of pi, so I'm not going to do anything with the pi symbol except for keep it there. So I'm just going to bring it down. 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16 times 10. 16 times 10 is 160. I leave pi as is, so I get 160 pi units cubed, and that is the volume of this cylinder. And that's what you'd look for in the answer choices. Next. Billy.
The one below
The one below it. Volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is this equation. The one volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height. This equation can also be used for a pyramid, but the base is based on this shape here. So we have a circle as the base. 1/3 area of a circle is pi r squared, and then we have the height of the cone. Okay, this one says either enter as an exact answer in terms of pi or use 3.14. Because we just used in terms of pi, we're going to use 3.14 for this, just so we can see the different ways. So 1/3, I'm going to bring down pi as 3.14. The radius here is 10. And then the height is 6. And using order of operations, I'm going to continue solving. So next I need to do the exponent. 10 squared, 10 times 10 is 100, and just bring everything down. At this point, you can start plugging into the calculator. Once you just have factors, multiply them out. So 1/3 in the calculator, I'll do 1 divided by 3 to get the decimal for 1/3. Times 3.14 times 100 times 6, and it comes out to 628 units. Did anybody solve it in terms of pi? If you did solve it in terms of pi, it would have come out to 200 pi. So if you have that answer, it's also correct.
I totally realized I forgot a step and I went to correct it.
Oh. Okay, 2 more questions. Lily.
We do
13, this one right here, it's another constructions problem. It says name the construction. The steps here, it's not clear what step 1 and step 2 or step 3 and step 4 is, but I do see that they have an angle and they drew an arc first. Then remember we measured that length and we would cross it here. And then the last step was to draw a line like this. What they're doing is they're making a congruent angle, or copying an angle is what they wrote here. It's definitely not an angle bisector. Angle bisector would be bisecting it like that. Dissect, never heard of that in my life. Vertical angles, that's not what's pictured at all, so it has to be that one. One more. Which one do you want me to do? Came in. The last one. Okay, so a figure composed of 2 rays with a common endpoint. So 2 rays with a common endpoint. So here's one ray, and here's the other ray, and it has a common endpoint. So this is just an angle. This isn't acute. It's based on the relationship between those angles. Give your best shot. Okay. Now put your name on it, pass it up.